I'm too dumb for it.
Octodad? Oh my god, I picked
Yeah,
that up and I could play it the first time I picked it up.
I'm too dumb for that. I'm sorry.
It's not about being dumb. The person I was playing with, because I was playing with someone else for a while, kept forgetting that you literally have to hit a button to lift your leg, and then you have to let go of the button to put your leg down. And that sounds simple enough, but when each of you are controlling half of a body, you need to be able to
Exactly.
coordinate.
Exactly.
And they always forgot to put the foot back down, so I could never lift my foot.
And then you
We
see
would never get
everybody,
anywhere.
and then you see everybody, if you're playing a co-op, pressing all the buttons at the same time, just as fast as you can. And they,
Hmm.
they're like,
It's a good strat. It works.
I guess. That's how you get caught and cooked, man.
Yeah,
that's
it
something
will
else.
make you look like an octopus if you're just flailing all your limbs wildly.
Yeah.
I like those. I have one that's just like I have like a sexy bejeweled game
Hello,
that
what?
it
Is it
sounds
Honey Pop?
yes. I love K-pop. But I also got Honeycam Studios, which is like it's like managing cam women.
What?
That one's weird.
That sounds weird.
It's a management simulator, and you can get real funky with it. Like you can go to a sex shop. By the way, you have to go to a sex shop to buy condoms. Okay.
That's weird. You can only buy
Interesting.
those at like gas
Okay.
stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
But you go
that's
there.
interesting.
It takes your lady 2 hours to go to this shop to buy condoms. And then you can just send them off like, here you go to this hotel. You got this guy. Give me all your money. I'll divvy it.
Wow.
I like you.
That's
Learning
not.
how to be a pimp 101.
Yeah, that's pimping. That's not cam girls.
I know. Well, it starts off as cam girls, and then they're like, if you want a little money on the side, we got to deal with this hotel. And I'm like, well, okay. And they go,
If you insist.
they go, be careful though, because you can get STDs. And I was like, that's a part of the game.
Oh
Oh my-
boy.
Damn. I mean, if there's pimps, I guess that could be in there as well, right? Makes sense.
You can go to the store and buy like medicine for herpes. Like,
I don't know if you can do that.
Oh my
no,
god. That's great. That is so freaking great.
you can get medications that like suppress STDs and doesn't get rid of them. So all of you can be infected and just
Oh my god.
that
Yeah.
game's don't. Honey Pop's better. Sexy Bejeweled. You play Bejeweled to go on dates. It's great.
I love Bejeweled. I used to play the hell out of them.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like playing the infinite one, and sometimes you had to like the other ones that you had to like start all over again after you were in level 20 because you locked yourself and you had anything else to match, and then the game ended. You're like, fuck, 20 levels in this shit, and now you're making me start from zero.
Yeah.
That's just like D&D.
Speaking of,
Yeah, this is episode number 87. This one's
video game
called.
tangent.
We could talk about video games the whole time, so I had to stop because I was like, I'll just start going, and we'll never end.
This
You'll,
is true.
you'll all leave, and I'll just
Yeah.
keep talking to nobody. This one's called The Weapon.
Oh,
Last time, boy, it'd probably take a long time to recap what happened last time. There was a fight
Come
that
on.
was not recorded, that nobody heard or understood. Um, but we won. We beat back a sort of icky black sticky demon.
before you continue, you make sure you are recording now. The voice is coming out.
Yes, I checked it
Okay.
3 times
Okay, just making
before
sure.
In my defense, there was no reason that it wouldn't. It did the same thing I
Yeah.
always do. We've done this 80 plus times, and sometimes it just decides to hate me and not want to do it.
Come on, come on. This is the same guy that complains at me for not plugging in my charger.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not plugged in.
Yeah, we had a fight, and then we spent, I think, about 2 hours trying to get off the roof.
Yeah, that was the most
And
hectic
that
thing
was
ever.
most of how it went. I think Kriv did most of the work,
Yeah.
or like actual stuff
Yep.
to try to get off. You found that the building was surrounded by monsters, so one of the early favorite strategies was we will cast spells on ourselves to not technically die and jump off of this giant building and just hit the ground and somehow still be alive. We found that wasn't going to work out. Eventually, Hajite had to claim a quill pen made out of shadowy flame as her own and copy a spell that was carved into the top of the roof in order to teleport everyone away. Hajite, you've attuned to this quill pen. It's called Sender with an SC. So SCENDER.
I like that name. Hell yeah.
What you learn from attuning to it is that you can take approximately 10 minutes to write down a spell. You have to write it in the ancient spellcasting language of Taufel. Luckily, you have deciphered that to some degree when we were running through the trials. So you could take a bit longer if you know, like, have the written version of another spell to copy that into ancient Taufel and then be able to use that. If you take 10 minutes to write a spell, you can just cast it that way. You do that once a day. The level of the spell that you could cast gets higher the closer you are to the center of the city.
Ooh, interesting.
So the spell that we just cast was Teleport. That is a 7th level spell. That's pretty high. And you were able to cast that because you were basically at the exact center middle point of Taufel. The further out you get, the lower level spells you'll be able to do.
Now, question to the DM.
Yeah.
If we get the hell out of Taufel, will it even work?
It'll be less effective. The further you go, the less useful it's going to be.
Okay.
But it'll still do some stuff. You can use it as a spellcasting focus if you want. You already have a couple options for that. And it's cursed.
Hell yeah, it's cursed.
Super cursed.
I need many accessories.
As a part of that curse, since you've used it to cast a spell already, we have to make a wisdom saving throw after each casting using Sender. So I need one now.
What? I did one before we left.
You cast a spell. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I did. You told me to roll a D100. Is that not it?
That is not it, no.
Oh, okay.
That's to determine how successful your teleport was.
I gotta roll twice.
Yeah.
All right.
This is to see if the curse is going to take effect.
Oop, I'm not wise. 19. Cool.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's a save.
Maybe.
So for this casting, you're golden. Still okay. That was a freebie.
Nice. Nice.
Does
We
me
like it.
being attuned to it know what kind of the curse will do?
Yeah. Should you fail your wisdom saving throw when you use Sender to cast a spell, you will owe 2 souls.
Oh my god!
What?
You can take it from wherever you want. You could offer yours as one of them. Um, but yeah, you'll have to give those up or face dire consequences. Those you do not know.
You better not look at me. That's all I gotta say.
Well, we don't know this as of yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we're still
I'm
mid
just saying.
teleport.
I'm just saying that. Jason to Demi. You better not look at me.
You're so funny. We're not gonna save your ass so that I can take it away.
I bet you already thought about it.
Do I happen to know what is not a save?
No,
That sucks. Okay.
but 19 is a save. You know at least that.
There's so many other numbers.
Yeah, there's a lot that are less than that. Um, when you rolled your D100, you did roll well enough to be able to reach your targeted destination. You were attempting to teleport back to the little safe zone that has the Smithy and Yoimir, the giant, and that once had an automaton named Greeter who is no longer there. So whence you arrive, once you arrive, not whence. Once and whence you arrive, the grass is a little unkempt,
This hurts my heart.
just a smidge. There's like a weed growing over into the sand path. Yoimir is still up on the wall. He's watching the gate entrance to the south. The Smithy's forge is still burning. And you all arrive there, safe and sound, right where you want it to be. You have this massive piece of magite that we have been referring to as Ravi sized. You have this quill sender, and Kriv has acquired some documents, blueprints that'll be useful for constructing a weapon. The information you gathered from the Dragon Glacier has told you that combining these three things together, should be able to give you a weapon that could help you sever a psionic link, which he has theorized could be the key to defeating your enemy.
Can I just say we grabbed a bunch of miscellaneous books when we were running out of that library? We just took them and ran.
I believe that you did say that as you were doing that. Most of the books, of course, are destroyed.
Yeah.
We've investigated as many as we can. And I know that everyone that had little bits of information, Kriv definitely did take. So there's at least one that has a couple of planets named in it that I know you're still in possession of. I think you took a self-help book.
Yeah.
And a few other things that you haven't necessarily looked into, but might be best saved if there's somebody that can restore this sort of thing, or might be able to like take proper care of it before it disintegrates just from opening it.
That's fair.
You haven't met anybody like that yet, but it's a big world. You've been all around it. You could probably go. You've made friends in a lot of different places, so that I'm sure somebody is able to contact somebody that might be able to help you decipher these things. Where do you want to keep them?
I only got one place to keep them.
Yeah, we don't have like a horse anymore.
There's no horse.
I got backpack and pockets.
That reminds me, there are woolly pigs still penned up here. And Shell is taking care of her baby Husk. When you show up, they will both pop up and run over towards you. Shell runs like a graceful, fully grown axe beak. Husk wobbles back and forth as he runs like a goose that can't fly yet.
Aww.
He makes whistling peep noises as he runs towards you.
Can I pet him? Can I watch Shell very closely as I try to pet him.
He is insistent on being pet. You go ahead and make an animal handling check. But he's being like a very affectionate cat right now. He's rubbing his face on all of you.
16.
Yeah, you can do pretty well. You'll
Do I have
pet
to?
on his head, scritch underneath his chin.
Do
You
I
want
have to
to,
roll to pet him as well?
yeah, because you might pet poorly, and there are consequences.
Okay. What is it? Animal handling?
You scritch the side of his head. He leans into it and closes his eyes.
Oh,
Animal handling, right?
Yes.
hush.
Hell yeah. Okay. That would be a 16 plus 7.
Cheese and rice. I
There you
forgot.
go.
All right. You are also successful at petting a baby.
Yeah.
And then you have to acknowledge Shell. Don't be a rude bitch, Arviston.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I try to pet Shell and
I don't know if
I
that.
tell her how good of a mother she is.
What?
Just go with it. 17.
17?
Yes.
It's okay. She doesn't lean into it as much. She is not
Okay.
as
Okay.
appreciative necessarily. She's a lot rougher. Like
All right.
Husk is very like he's covered in down. He's really soft to the touch.
I'll take it.
Shell has got pretty rough and coarse at this point, but she
I'll
does
take it.
tolerate it. Allow that.
As long as she doesn't bite me, I'll take it.
She's not really as concerned about you as she is about Husk.
Okay, cool, cool.
Aw.
All right, I grabbed a massive magite and start trying to pull it towards the Smithy.
All right.
By yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay,
Everybody's
I'm
with the
gonna.
baby, and I really want to know what the hell the Smithy is gonna do with this giant and stuff.
Yeah, I will help take
Okay,
the
cool.
Magite.
Oh, I was gonna help. I was gonna watch him struggle.
Unfortunately, I think we're on a bit of a time crunch. Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know.
This is Schrodinger's cat at this point. For all we know, everything's gone or everything's still there.
Exactly.
All right, you'll start dragging this huge stone over towards the Smithy's building. He's in there doing repairs on himself.
How you feeling, bud?
He's got like his rib cage splayed open in front of him, and he's tinkering on some of his internal mechanics. He said, "I don't feel anything."
Well, that looks cool. Can I touch?
No,
Why?
you'll just break it with your grubby meat hands.
You don't know that. Have you
He's
ever had
probably
it?
he's probably right.
Come on.
Arvistan, you're good at some things. I guess is repairs and automatons. Not one of them.
Fine.
We brought you a rock.
Yeah, a big rock that you can work with and be happy about it.
That's not going to work like that. I don't know why you think that that's the a big rock.
Yep.
Knowing you two, I'm guessing you just brought me what, a hunk of ice,
Well,
A
look at it.
piece of gravel.
a giant piece of magical stone.
He'll climb up once you present the magite to him, and he'll say, "This. It's been a long time."
What's been a long time?
Shut up. I'm thinking.
Oh, you can think? Awesome.
So what do you want?
We're going to need a weapon. Our companion's got the other components.
What
We need to make something that breaks a psionic link.
what other components? Magite
Uh,
this size isn't for weapons. This is for maintenance. This is for infrastructure.
I'll call Hazate. Can you bring the pen in?
Who's a good boy? What do you want? I'm busy.
Okay, well, give me the pen at least.
No, I'm gonna get up and walk in there. My pen. Then I'm gonna hand it to the robot guy.
What is this supposed to be?
I'll start
Magic
getting up
pen.
the instructions.
This is the most evil thing I've ever seen. You're serious?
Yeah, I got to play with it. It is evil. Mm-hmm.
Can
Okay,
you
you want me to write something?
can
No,
you?
don't do that.
No,
No.
certainly no. First thing, can you get the evil out of it?
Hey. What?
I know there's not a sign on the outside of the door, but if there was, it wouldn't say "Evil Draining Master."
Would you
But can you evil
papers
drain either
Criv
way?
gave you? That's gonna tell you everything.
It's true. Kriv, we need you.
I said I was pulling them out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Criv handed him already, I heard.
Okay. This is, I guess. Well, okay. Well, this isn't as specific as you seem to think it is. What form are you trying to have this take?
Robbie.
Uh, does it matter? Like magical potency wise, is one form better than the other?
No,
Well,
we have to tell him what we want.
I'm
What
not
we
programmed to
do.
be creative about this sort of thing. I do what you people say.
We wanted to stop telecommunication, but there was a word that was used that I don't remember.
Psionics. We need
There
to
it is.
sever a psionic link.
Yeah. Okay. But what do you want it to look like?
A gun. No.
Crown.
No. Well,
I suppose that raises a question for us. Do we have to like hit this thing with it? Can we just bring it like in the vicinity of the judge? Does that work?
My guess is going to be that it'll probably work the way it is. Whatever you want it to be, that's how it will do.
well, let's not make it hard to use. Can we make it an orb with a switch on it?
Orb with it. You don't smith many orbs, do you? A switch?
Sure.
Is it going to turn something on?
Yeah. Work. Don't work.
All right, is that what we're going with?
Well, if you guys let me pick it, it's gonna be a snake or a ghost.
I don't know what either one of those would
Yeah.
do
Can
us.
it be like probably like a staff if you're gonna be using it,
If you tell
or
me to turn this rock into a ghost, I will. But you might not be happy with what comes out.
No, we don't want a ghost, and we don't want a snake.
I'm
yeah,
I'm
no.
thinking that we need to decide at least how we think we can disrupt this hive mind thing. If we have the juice to do it,
Okay, is there
that's what
anybody?
I'm thinking.
Is there
What's
anybody?
the size expectation?
Well, that's what I mean. Like I was thinking, we could send a couple of sendings to people and be like, "We have the tools. How do we actually make it work? Like, do we have to get close enough to like stab it? And it's like stabbing, like with a magical blade, like you read in the stories to vanquish the great evil, Or can we just be within, like, I don't know, a mile of it and go, tink, switch, and then it explodes? Like, I don't know.
Or can we make a headband?
Do we even know what it's going to do?
I think that's a little bit what we're discussing.
Yes.
If we make it a bow and arrow, he could fire it once.
My only concern is if it's made into a bow and arrow, the arrow itself isn't, unless we also make arrows out of it, the arrows are what would have to be the magical bits, not the bow.
Yeah, I know the analytics of it. I didn't mean it.
Oh.
You know, it's
Example.
got to be something. I keep thinking it's got to be something to, not like a physical like weapon. I don't know. I can't imagine how you could take. I know it's going to be super magic, but I don't know how you could even take a super magic like sword and cut an incorporeal telepathic link across the planet. I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to picture how much magite we need. You know what I mean? Like, we clearly had to bring this giant thing. Do we have to utilize a good majority of it in order to have a weapon that makes sense? Like, does it need to be a cannon? This thing's fucking huge, man. I can't just make a bracelet and do the thing. You know what I mean?
At least not that we know of.
Or
Maybe,
even a mace, like, is not as big as this big fucker we had to lug here.
maybe if it's a big thing, it can get through whatever weird, creepy armor the judge has.
Do we
Maybe.
specify if he had an armor or no?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
He had the bug.
I would say if you include the
Skeleton.
villagers as an armor, then I guess so.
Okay. Yeah, because we never saw him from close up. We saw him how gigantic he was from far away. So I don't
He's
think
Pardon
we
covered in
could
you.
people.
I think
distinguish it.
Priv as a camel tried to bite him, so some of us did.
That checks out.
Tried to bite someone in the desert, and there was only like 2 people, so.
Yeah, I mean that's great. I don't know if I want to go with like magical dentures.
I just don't know what direction like to go. Like, is it sever the link via like a magical disruption, or is it like sever the link by incapacitating or limiting the judge?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And that's assuming too, which I don't know, but it's kind of assuming that the judge is some sort of integral factor of it, and that if the judge is gone, then that breaks the rest of it, which I don't know. I mean, it makes sense in what we've seen, but that doesn't mean that's how it is.
What if the judge wasn't actually that gigantic thing and it was just his vessel, like his ship? I mean, we just recently discovered there's other places in the world and we don't know what's out there.
I mean that's true, but I have to imagine if we're severing the link, it's, I don't know. We have to be severing it from something. Whether that something's on the inside or the outside, I'm not entirely sure. I'm leaning towards it being on the inside somewhere.
Yeah, so make it something pointy that could penetrate and go booming the inside once it penetrates him.
I don't think we're looking for a bomb.
I don't know. I still think the two options are if we have an idea that makes sense of physical disruption or some sort of brain psychic disruption. And I'm not sure that we know too much about how that works. Like, even if we had the juice, I'm not sure.
What about an atlatl?
What the hell is that?
Yeah,
So
what's that?
an atlatl is like a spear that you attach to like almost like a hook. It allows you to throw the spear harder than what you could normally throw it as.
Are you under the expectation we gotta physically be around the thing and hit it?
I think so. I find it hard to believe we'll be like,
Oh, anything.
I
There
think,
you are.
yeah, I think we have to be at least somewhat close to it. And I think we need to prepare for the fact that if we have to hit it, we have to have something that can hit it, right? If it turns out we just have to be near him with whatever the weapon is, great. But if we have to hit it, we have to have something to hit it with. I do think if you know of anybody who might have an idea that a sending spell would not be a terrible choice to ask them.
Like who?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking of maybe like 2, maybe 3 people who might have an idea. Um,
Everyone's busy.
Alira being one of them.
Of course.
I'm gonna reach out to Sequus, and then maybe even the Wizard of Karenia, the High Wizard. He's a complete douche, but he might have an idea.
Chris Angel.
Yeah, he's well learned at the very least, and that's more than I can say for any of us.
I think that's a good plan. I think, thinking back to when we talked to the Glacier Dragon, I do think this is more of a brain attack than a physical. Not that I understand that enough to know how we would do that either, but so if we
Uh,
can figure that out, that also means we're not limited to one being near the judge or knowing where it is or any of that.
Well, why don't you start with Sequus? He's closest.
yeah, and he is, as far as I can tell, not a cleric, much more of a something else, so he might have an idea.
Hajite, you gotta figure out what to tell Lyra.
There's a lot of information you gotta feed in 25 words.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to voice this here.
You don't need to know everything, they just gotta understand the question.
Text my girlfriend when I need her. That's rude.
Okay, I think I've got it.
All right.
Need to sever Judge's psionic link. Found magite and material. Don't know what form to make the weapon. Any ideas?
Okay. This is for Sequus?
Yes.
All right. Let me see. How would Sequus respond to that sort of inquiry? Um, let's see. To sever a magical connection with an object, you must target the individual casting the spell. I should think it best to use a blade.
So Sequus thinks that we should use a sword or something, saying that in order to break the magical psionic link, we're gonna have to physically cut it.
Do we know what that looks like?
Well, the blade can look like whatever we want it to.
I'm
No,
down for a
that
sword.
the link. Do we even have an idea on what that could look like?
That could be the tricky part. We have to target the person casting the spell. Now, if the judge is inside the judge, that's kind of easy. If the judge is doing this similar to the way that like that queen bee thing was doing, um, then we could be looking at something way different.
Okay. Okay. Um, I mean,
I
let's be
still think
honest.
I still think we should get other opinions
If
before we make
we're
a choice.
if we're gonna make swords, I'm guessing we can make at least maybe, I don't know. Smithy over here is the expert, but I think it could make at least two of them with the size of this magite, right? And I look at the Smithy. Question mark?
We're making one weapon, buddy.
Yeah, we
And
might.
judging by the looks of all of you here, if it's going to be a sword, it looks like you're going to be the one that's got to use it.
But I'm the one that's always dead. Oh boy.
Oh, let me ask you this. I've run around hundreds of you as adventurers by this point. Which one
Okay.
of the rest of you knows how to use a sword?
I know how to use one sword.
Oh, in your hands and all?
Yep.
All right, well, it better be that then, if you're the one who's going to use it. Everybody else, I think, would want, what, a piece of wood? Maybe a
Can
darts?
you?
Rude. I
Hey,
can use a
can you?
rapier.
Can you make arrows out of it?
We can make what we need. Maybe one arrow. The plans don't really call for multiple weapons.
We might need all that power in one.
You need to understand
Yeah,
how
that is
Magite
true.
works. It's not just a thing.
It's all new to me, so yeah. Okay, if Sekui said a sword or something with an edge to be able to cut, then that's what we should be looking for then.
I still think Hazate should contact Lyra, see what she thinks.
Sequus is basing his opinion off of the information that you've given him, which is based off of speculation from a dragon.
Yup.
And that's why
Uh,
I'm asking for multiple opinions.
yeah, fair, 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 fair.
Um. Huh. She really has no clue, even kinda what's going on here.
You can use more than one sending if you need to.
Okay. How about we've acquired large magite, creating weapon to cut ionic link. We aren't sure what to make the weapon into. Fighting big monster in the desert. Enough. Because, like, she doesn't know really about that thing either.
Yeah, I don't think she does. That's true.
I talked to her, but, like, we didn't get into it. Mm.
Illyra will respond. Uh, the strength of the weapon will depend on the skill of its wielder. You should choose a form that you are comfortable using.
All right. Well, we have to pick the person who's gonna wield it and make the weapon to suit them.
Hmm.
I don't really handle things with a blade.
I mean, I know how to wield swords and all that stuff, but I've been like fighting with daggers more than anything.
She
Uh,
implied that the weapon's only going to be as powerful as its wielder, so I guess we're at a point where we need to decide who we think is the most powerful and reasonable to use the weapon.
I think it comes to hand-to-hand fighting. That's you, Arvistan.
oh boy. I mean, you
He's like,
too.
no, no, it's not.
I mean, remember, like hand-to-hand combat, it's very rare the occasions that I do it. I'm mostly just killing stuff with my bow.
You're the only one who can carry a big knife.
Yeah, like I said, if it's
Yeah.
me, it's got to be a big sword, which I'm not opposed to, but
No shield for you if you do that.
correct. I can't wield my great sword and my shield at the same time, which means I would need potentially you guys to be able to cover and heal me as I charge at the judge.
Uh,
I mean, I like the idea of making it a tricked out spear, personally.
yeah,
That does sound cool, and he had a special spear in mind and everything.
yeah,
Right? I mean, he pulled
I
out a word.
I don't know. My best bet, because I'm always on range and everything like that, my best bet would be Robbie. That's my opinion. It should be Robbie for the sheer fact that he's tankier than all of us. He can heal himself, and I mean, whenever we don't know if this is a one-use thing either. If it is, he can always
What?
fall back into his sword and shield or mace and shield. That's what I think. That's my opinion. What do you guys think?
What's up, Hazate?
Chucking a mega spear is a distance weapon.
Oh yeah, true.
That's your forte, homie.
Nah. I
He doesn't
think
want to be responsible. He's scared.
no. The thing
Should
is
we?
that it's easier to hit something with melee than range. That's my point.
Uh,
Should
my
we
guess.
get a bunch of spears, normal ones, and then have a contest?
I don't want to influence anybody's decisions here, but when Arvistan is saying, if you throw a spear and you miss, spear's gone.
It's gone. That's it.
If you swing a sword and miss, you still have a sword.
Yep.
You
That's
could
what I'm
thrust a
saying.
spear and hit, but yeah, I mean, anything that's going to go away from you, like a ranged attack with this weapon, is going to result in you not having it after that.
Right, which I can confirm, but you can use a spear for both, and you can't use a sword for both.
That's true.
So, emergency, one of those options would be unavailable with a sword.
Well, if it is a boat, I say Robbie.
He's scared. He's scared, Robbie.
No, it's the most
doesn't wanna
logical
die,
Hey,
thing.
Robbie.
it's okay if you're scared. I don't blame you for being scared.
Okay,
The thought of like charging into the judge is a scary thing, and you have died a bunch. I get
Arson,
it.
yes.
we're all fucking
One.
scared, man.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but it's more of the being logical part of it. He has more armor than us, so he is tougher to getting hit. He has better armor. He has magic to heal himself, and he can sustain a lot of stuff for himself. Like, if it comes down, he can back up and use his sword and shield and even be more defensive. That for me seems the logical option.
Why is nobody
That's not
suggesting
the
Kriv?
that's not the logical option. That's the safe option.
I would say not Kriv for the sheer fact that if we have to be on melee range, I don't think they have the potential of doing so much damage
What?
hitting with something, and I
Why?
don't, I don't
Can
think they
I
can. I don't think they can use a sword either, or
I
can you?
can.
Oh, you can. Oh,
I
okay.
have a
Crib?
bladed weapon. I have 2 bladed weapons.
You have one dagger,
I
not a
have 1
sword.
dagger and a sickle.
Okay, we're talking about a sword, probably like a claymore.
We can make it
This is
into a
what we're
six. Like
talking.
we could make it into any size and shape we want it to.
None of
one?
us use a sword like in our hands consistently. So I'm not saying I should do it. I'm just saying that's a bad reason.
One,
Okay.
Kriv
I
has
had a
the
spare one
lowest
too.
HP.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
me.
too.
2, Robbie can make anyone have the Death Ward spell. So 3,
He has it.
don't bitch so much. Robbie's also behind you, healing me, healing Kriv. He's healing everybody. If you're so scared,
Hmm.
I can do it. Fine. But you have way
I
higher HP than me.
I still say it should be Robbie.
We should do an arm wrestling contest to see who's the strongest.
I don't think that proves anything. I think that proves luck.
Kriv just wants to do that because it would be cool to find out.
Would you like to arm wrestle, Kriv?
Yeah,
I'll lose.
we're just theorizing who might be good in an unknown theoretical circumstance with an unknown like target and weapon.
Harveston's just expecting the person to attack to survive the encounter, and frankly, none of us might. So,
What if it was a bomb and we put it in a person that got absorbed by the judge? You just gotta like tremors it and just blow it up from the inside.
that is suicide bombing.
Yeah.
It's an option. I'm not saying it's not an option.
Yeah.
So I will say, making case for myself over Arvistan would
It could
be
be a
that
murder bomb.
my wisdom is a bit higher than his. So if the judge is trying to take over my mind, I am somewhat more protected against it.
What about intelligence? What about charisma? People possess me over charisma all the time.
My charisma's not terrible. I know that especially when y'all first met me, I had just the green hair, and that was not necessarily the greatest of looks. But it's not terrible.
Are you saying you got more handsome?
He did.
Yeah, actually.
All right.
I got a
Right
minus,
next to a man.
and I got a -2 on charisma, so that's not me.
I'm not saying he attacks with charisma. I am saying I've been possessed. Well, an attempt at possession.
So is Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My charisma's better also now that my armor is not super, super fucked up. Thanks, by the way, Smithy.
He's like looking at his nails and stuff. He's like, "Do we have to have this conversation here?"
Do you
Yeah.
even have nails?
Yeah.
You guys.
Where are your nails to check?
It's like metal nails.
They're blinged out. They're freaking coffin nails.
He's got several arms and like different attachments and stuff. So
I That's good.
And what? So he'll hold out like a little like clamp that has a bunch of like roofing nails in it.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah, we have to have the conversation here because we need you to listen.
I don't want to.
Well, tough it out, bub.
It
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks to listen to this.
Yeah,
I'm sure it
does
does.
suck. Try running away. Oh, you can't.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Now it's taking longer because you're talking to me like an idiot.
Pretty sure it's
Instead of
taking
talking
longer
to
because
each
you're
other.
complaining in the corner of the room.
I'm
Okay.
always doing that.
Yeah, Ravi, Arvis time. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Come on, I'm tired.
He doesn't want to, so I will
Yeah.
do it.
Go, Robbie. Yeah,
I have an
Robbie, it is.
question.
Yeah, like he
All right,
if he doesn't
Kriv
want
and
to do it,
Ravi.
I will do
Rock,
it.
paper, scissors.
Do you want to do it, Kriv?
Why can't we do arm wrestling? Why can't we just arm wrestle? Why don't we ever just have fun?
We
Okay.
can
Why
arm
do you
wrestle
want to arm
after
wrestle?
we
We will
decide it.
arm wrestle
Your
for it.
version of fun.
All right, Kriv, come on. Decide who gets the magic blade.
Virtual arm wrestling chucks the computer up.
I do have arm wrestling rules, so if you're gonna do it, we got to do it.
All right.
I honestly am not even invested in like who does the thing. That means like very little to me.
I'm gonna be the judge person that holds the hands. Like it's gonna be a fair fight. No screwing around. No lifting the elbow.
Who's arm wrestling? Is anybody gonna do the thing where you're like losing, and then you like put your fingers and wrap them around again and start
Oh
winning?
my god.
I think that depends on how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Well, okay. If we're doing an arm wrestling match to determine, I don't know what, who's arm wrestling who.
I think it's me and Kriv to determine who gets the
Yeah.
magic blade.
Yeah, and I think I should arm wrestle the winner.
All right.
I have a totally unrelated bad suggestion for this
Oh my
weapon
god.
as well. If we really needed to be successful, but we can't be too solid in it, we could make a bomb thing. I do the thing where I have it and get absorbed, and I use the cool, mysterious eject button in my cool new armor, but leave the bomb behind.
Ooh, if we're talking about an eject button, I have one.
Because I don't know where I go, but I'm not really sure where would be worse than inside the judge, so I think that's like the best way to guarantee that it's going to be a good outcome.
That's true.
I'm not saying that should be our plan necessarily. I'm just saying if we're like, we really got to get this one.
All right, how we playing this?
Hands.
This is a strength check, a
My
strength
big-
contest.
Big, shiny, clawed baby.
Yeah, right? It's just like wrapped entirely around Robbie's little piddly human hand. But he's buff, so it doesn't matter.
Let's see, which of my dice look strong?
You're dressed like a beaver.
Is a beaver stronger than a turkey? We're gonna find out.
Today.
13.
Is this just straight rolls?
Straight strength, yeah.
I don't know why I asked. My strength is a +0, so that's nothing. That is a 3.
Okay. So this is Robbie at advantage. He's got you like 45 degrees off the table. And I want you to roll it again.
Where's the difference?
Because you can come back.
Heroes come back.
15.
21.
Okay,
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Unfair.
Yeah, so it's
He
not.
got buffer.
I would say that
physically-
last contest is not a total blowout, but Robbie does pin you.
I am incapable of a 21.
So am I. In fact, I'm incapable of a 20. That's why I
Damn.
thought it would be funny to be the winning challenger.
All right.
So far, Robbie's won. That determines something. Maybe. Kriv really just wanted to arm wrestle.
I'll remember this.
That was
Yeah.
a fair fight, Kriv. Well played.
Arm wrestle training. Training montage for your thumb.
Yeah.
All right, Hazarte. They gave it their best shot. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Next time we gotta do thumb wrestling.
So
That's
I mean, that's probably-
dexterity.
I'm saying that actually is good because I'm a -1 at that.
Hey, Kriv,
Yeah.
can you cast guidance on me?
I don't have that
oh
spell.
my god.
I can't
Hey.
cast guidance on myself, can I? Boo.
Hey, Hazarte, can you give me bardic inspiration?
No.
Damn it! All right, let's go.
But it's okay, because I can't give myself bardic inspiration.
You can still beat him. It's a strength check.
All right, let's go.
Can I
Let's go,
grow a little
Peach.
flower and put it on Hashite's head and do druidic inspiration?
That was only a 9.
It's pretty. I'll give it to you.
Does that help?
A 10.
Okay. Ajate's got the advantage now. Robbie's about to be pinned. We need another strength check.
A 10 with a -1 on an 11.
There you go.
That's better. That's an 18.
Oh, yikes.
It's beatable.
It is beatable.
13.
You're back up to center.
Oh, shit. I'm like trying so hard. I'm like sweating.
14.
This is a huge struggle for me. Oh, God. A 5.
Okay. Advantage Robbie. He only needs one more.
One more. Come
to
on.
take
Come
it.
on, buddy.
7.
I don't care what you've gotten. I technically just got a 0.
She fell
Okay.
asleep.
When you get a nat 1 and you have a -1.
Dude, isn't your arm in a cast?
I
Yeah.
assume you were using the other arm.
Yeah. So I'm arm wrestling left-handed, which is why I got even a minuscule advantage for 1 second.
If you roll a nat 1 the final arm wrestling bout, your
please don't tell
hand's
me
gonna
this.
land bad.
Ugh.
Robbie's not trying to hurt you, but you are gonna take 2 points of damage. Your hand slams into the table.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
My bad. I got a little heated.
My other one's broken, you know.
I did. I did. And it's a good thing I looked it up because this is slightly different. So I have to have a simple blade. So like a short sword.
You can't hold a big sword.
Nope. And in older editions of D&D, clerics got proficiency with whatever their deity's chosen weapon was. That's not true in 5e.
Oh.
So I'm just going to pick a simple weapon because that's what I'm proficient in.
Is that where we're at? Have we come to a consensus here? We are making a simple sword.
I mean-
for Ravi.
Ravi won twice, so. Arvisan didn't even try, so.
Nope. I mean, my bet is on on Robbie. Why would I do that?
Because you are the better martial fighter than the rest of the group.
You could use literally any sword or any weapon at all.
Oh, my arms are tired. I can't. Robbie, you win.
We should turn it into a barbed whip. How about it, you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, it does have reach.
Did you know I'm proficient in spears and javelins? Because
Oh my god.
That's just a fun fact I learned about myself.
Crib!
I don't think it's a good idea. It's just a cool fun fact I never.
Damn it,
I am
Chris.
also proficient in the spear.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if he's not proficient, Kriv, my homie.
All right, Robbie, it is. Do your one-handed sword.
Hang on.
Or a
Hang on.
spear, a super cool spear.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do a spear.
Okay. And that's cool too. When none
Yeah,
of us have
sure.
had a.
Can we have it be on an atlatl for flavor's sake?
Sure.
Nothing different. Okay.
I like flavor.
Does Spear have a throwing property?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. If it didn't, we were going to give it one anyway.
Sick.
So a spear.
Yep.
You want me to make one of the most simple weapons possible.
I need you to make the spear backslash atlatl because the only person who can do anything above that does not want to touch it.
What do you want? Throwable guitar? You want to really get creative?
Just interesting that you're having me make something a chimp could make.
Well, we're not chimps. So unfortunately.
Clearly, you're not. It wouldn't have
Good.
taken them as long.
Oh, yikes.
Damn.
Well, this will take some time. Magite doesn't work itself. You gonna sit there?
We're just gonna hover over you like the worst kind of people, if that's okay.
I literally cannot stop you.
I was being sarcastic. We'll head out for a little bit.
Wow.
Make it. Wait. Um, is the spear gonna be completely made out of magite, or is just
Yes.
the tip of the spear
The whole
going to
thing.
be the whole thing? Okay.
Mhm.
And there will be no more magical properties left in the remainder of the magite, right?
There will not be a remainder of the magite.
Oh, okay.
He's not chipping a spear out of it. The working of the magic of the material itself means working all of it into the weapon.
Gotcha.
So even if you had made a ring, it would have used all of it. There would not be any left over.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you could have done a mind bending headband.
Well, guys, what do you want to do?
I want to sleep after that snake thingy that was summoned. That would that would sound nice right now because we're in a warm place now.
Hey, can
I'm
someone make me some chickens?
like live chickens or just some chicken?
Yeah, they could be alive. That's fine. Probably.
That's harder.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
Oh,
if you
don't
wanted,
do alive then. Why would you ask then? The one you can do, you silly.
I didn't know if you needed it for food or for something else.
Oh, yeah, food. Not me, though.
Oh, okay. I will cast create food, and I will make chicken of different flavors. So like
Lots
mesquite,
of buckets.
barbecue,
Wow.
Korean barbecue,
Wow.
buffalo sauce if they want it. Like whatever I can do.
You guys want to have dinner with Shell? This is
Robbie's 11 secret herbs and spices.
Yeah.
All right.
dinner with Shell. And maybe some weird cotton candy corn.
Ooh, there we go.
You could mix it up. Yoimir will come down from his post to join your meal.
Woohoo.
Although he will, if you want to talk to him, he's going to require some ground rules to be laid out
Yeah,
beforehand.
of course.
So
I think
what
we should-
what do I dislike more? Sitting in silence or having to create a checklist to talk?
You don't want to talk to Yoimir? We might never see him again.
No, we should. But I don't know what to talk about. Like I can't think of a task list to talk about.
Oh, ask him.
You don't have to think about the whole list. You can just say the first topic, and then I will say the second topic.
See?
Okay, first topic will be watch.
Okay. Then for the second topic, we will talk about snow. Now, for the first topic, we're going to talk about the watch. I don't wear one.
No, I was meaning how has your watch been going? Like, uh, your job as the watcher.
I see. We will make it the subheading of the broader topic of watch. Um, it has been going as well as it has for 80 years. I can see pretty well down the passage. Um, there is no one again today, just like yesterday. I am wondering what has happened to my greeter friend, but I don't think I saw him go that way, so he probably won't come back from there. I'll keep watching though. If I take my eyes off, I might miss something.
Have you seen anything since we have been gone?
No, nothing has come.
Don't you ever get bored of just watching?
There are lots of ways to occupy your mind while you are sitting still watching something. I make up brain teasers for myself to think about. But that is a different topic than the watch, so I cannot discuss it now. We'll have to make a new conversation to speak about it. Do we have any other subsets of watch to discuss?
Uh, have any of us ever actually seen a watch?
You see, at least the sundial watch. That's a real thing that happens.
Yeah, okay.
There's not, and I think at the time period that we're in, that there might actually be like clockworks and stuff. I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised to see a clock somewhere.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure before I was like, what is a watch?
Yeah, I don't think that anybody has a watch.
No.
Well,
It seems as though we've run out of conversation about watch, so now we can move on to second topic, snow, one of my favorites. I would like to discuss what is everyone's favorite kind of snow.
what are the subsets of snow?
Well, I will go first with my favorite kind of snow. I like the most powdery snow that falls down when it is first touched the ground and can blow away easy with the wind. This snow makes for a quiet blanket, makes the world very soft, and it makes me feel comfortable.
I like heavy wet snow that paints over dead trees in this very pretty, like, white color.
This is a very good snow. I think that you and I could be friends to talk about more.
I will look around for the other people to tell their favorite kinds of snow.
I like snow when it's not too light, but it's not frozen, and you can just like fall in it, and you make a little cutout of yourself.
I think you are also talking about wet snow, but you have described it in a different way.
I like powdery snow. I already get wet enough when I go into the ocean.
We are in agreement
Something
on our
different.
favorite snow. I'm happy to learn this. When you are out on the powdering snow, what is your favorite thing to do?
Never thought about it.
I'm liking to lie flat on my face and sticking out my tongue. Then the snow will collect inside of my mouth.
All right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm not a fan of snow, But I do like watching the thick snowflakes fall when they're really big.
This is most disheartening news.
I knew no one would like that. I don't like cold.
Could we have someone else speak about snow that we might take ourselves back to a more positive note? If no one else wants to chime in, I can say also.
I was going to say that I like when snow is skiable or sleddable.
Yes, this is a good and fun thing to do with snow. One of many hundreds of fun things that snow can be used for, depending on the type of snow that has fallen. We could also make sculptures from the snow, or we could make delicious sweet treats.
I don't know if I've ever had like a full-blown snow treat before.
I want to make sculpture.
You are welcome to do so whenever you like. There is a lot of snow outside of the bubble. It seems we have finished our snow conversation, and thus has ended our list of agreed upon topics. If we want to engage in further conversation, we should suggest more topics to keep speaking. At the present moment, I will spend some time eating the birds.
I will also spend some time eating the birds.
Let's all eat birds.
He eats the bones and everything.
Oh.
It's good.
It just takes a big handful. He probably gets like 5 or 6 whole chickens and then kind of sprinkles them in his mouth like popcorn.
That sucks.
Husk stalks a cooked chicken. He goes very low to the ground and like slowly creeps towards it.
I believe in you, Husk.
And then he'll like leap out and stick his big feet out to kind of like claw into it. And he hits it, falls over a little bit, and then he gets up and starts eating it.
Good job. Just being a good mom. Just teaching him everything.
He's at least moved to solid food at this point.
That's good. Because we just gave him chickens.
Yeah, for real.
Already being that bad aunt or uncle that's like, they're not allergic to peanut butter.
And it's not cannibalism, they're not chickens.
Exactly.
If you eat beef, it's not cannibalism, is it?
I don't think so.
Same
Don't think so.
difference.
But I might be wrong, though.
I think it's a little disturbing when people eat monkeys.
Sure,
I think
yeah.
monkeys are disturbing, just like in general.
I get that. Monkeys are scary. They make you remember
It's-
your animals just like everything else.
I think it's the same reason that you don't like people eating monkeys. It's because they're too people-y.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They are too people-y.
Yeah, they also smell like people. And I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Gorillas really smell like people. Like really smelly people, but like people nonetheless.
Like gorilla smelling people.
Yeah. They're out there. Yeah, with smells. Well, that was delicious. How long do you think it's gonna take for him to make that?
Probably a few days.
Yeah.
We could rest. We could use some rest.
I'm definitely going to rest. Yes.
Me too.
We thought we were rough when we got here the first time. Now 2 more of us died.
Even more worse.
Oh yeah, a nap would be fun.
Yeah, we can do that.
We
Boom.
now we sleep, and then I'm gonna get up and make snow sculptures. I ain't got nothing better to do.
You could go outside of the bubble. Yoimir would recommend to go somewhere not in the direction of the city. You go off to either side and stay pretty close. And it is cold enough out there that you could see he's got like a little kind of like diorama of snow sculptures. He's made like a little town.
Oh, cool.
And for him, they're kind of small, but they're like almost big enough for you. It's kind of like just a little bit smaller than you'd like it to be, but he's got like a bunch of snow people. And he's got like some snow buildings set up. Looks like kind of like an old west town. There's like one big main road and a bunch of buildings on the side of it. And there's a bar and a little jail that's got a little snowman behind some snow bars. There's another pen full of snow woolly pigs. He's made a snow version of himself
Oh, good.
that tends them.
Is it as big as him?
No, this is smaller, very much scaled down. But it's, he just keeps every one that he's made throughout the years and they haven't melted because it's cold enough for them to stay year round. So he's just got like a whole little amusement park of snow sculptures.
Well, shoot, I'm gonna play there.
You're welcome to add to it if you'd like. There's plenty of snow around.
Oh, for sure.
Make a performance check. Tell me what you're making.
I want to make something that looks like the buildings in Tarsaria. Or at least close to it, significantly smaller probably, but like just
Okay.
Tarsarian buildings.
Yeah, they'd be very low to the ground. They've had like flat slanted roofs.
So 17.
All right, you'll set to work on that. You're not as adept at snow sculptures. You haven't been doing them as long, and you don't like snow anyway. So it's just gonna be filled in. Like you're not gonna have the hollowed out
Yeah.
interior building space. It's just gonna be the shape of a building. Like if someone made a sandcastle, they don't actually have rooms inside.
Oh, good.
You'll be working on that. Yoimir works on his little snow sculpture he's going to be doing today while he's at his post at the gate. He makes a sculpture of Greeter the automaton. Anyone else got an idea how they want to pass the time? However long it needs to be, you have no idea.
For me, sleeping.
Kriv, did you tell us that the dragon storm was coming to destroy the ice dragon? Because you guys had that conversation and we were stuck underneath the ice, if I remember correctly. I don't remember if you'd ever mentioned that to us or not.
Nope.
Okay.
Whoops.
All right.
Not a whoops, thank you.
Whoops.
That's on purpose.
Oh man, we're all gonna die.
Nah, we'll be fine. I hope.
I will check around the smithy to see if he's got just like a spear, not the spear, but a spear laying around. If not, I will grab a stick that looks like a spear and start practicing throwing it.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, we'll
boy.
get some target practice in. Why don't you make a spear attack roll? Kind of get an idea, because we're literally practicing rolling using a spear now too. Get an idea what our bonuses are supposed to be.
So if I'm thrusting the spear, because if you throw it, it's a different check, correct? Because I know if I thrust it, it's a strength attack. If I throw it, it might be a dex attack, and that's a greatly different modifier for me.
Um, if the weapon is a melee weapon, use the same ability modifier for the attack roll and damage roll that you would use for a melee attack with the weapon. So if you're using strength to throw it, you can, or if you're using strength with melee, you can still use strength to throw.
Okay. In that case, it's a 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Now you've got a couple options. You could attack with it one-handed, or you could attack with it with two hands. It has a different damage die depending on how many hands you use.
I'm gonna practice just doing it one-handed for now, because obviously I still got my shield, so I want to practice like stabbing out, like block up, stab, pull back.
Sure. What are you practicing on? Anything specific?
If I find like just like a thing of hay, stabbing it into some hay, something like that.
Okay, we've probably got some of that around based on the crops that are growing here. Uh, so yeah, we've got Ravi attacking. 24 is pretty good, so he's starting out really well. But he is stabbing hay, which is not hard to hit. He's practicing a couple moves with a spear. Hajite is outside of the bubble building snow sculptures. Arvestan, I think you said we were sleeping.
Yes,
Forget it.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm
Done being here.
tired.
Try
I'm
to
on
sleep
that
through it.
cozy, warm place, and I'm gonna take advantage of this.
You get it. Pull your hood down over your eyes. Get a little piece of straw in your teeth. Fold your arms behind your head. Cross one of your legs over.
And start sleeping.
Kriv, you got any plans, anything that you want to take care of while you're waiting for the weapon?
Could I just like sit and like meditate, like sit in like a quiet place where I don't necessarily see my friends, just
Sure.
do a bunch of stuff. Sit and just like think and like remember what he can and like go through the journal a little bit looking back and try to maybe write down some stuff they remember but was from before this journal. Like take the time to
You can make a history check.
like even just like little random tidbitty stuff. It's 14.
Okay. Most of what you're trying to write down from your previous journal or from before you got this most recent one is that we were in Tarsaria when that happened. So you've lost the journal from when you were there. And since we're kind of reaching this point where we're trying to think about how we're going to be dealing with that problem, you're trying to remember as best you can exactly what that problem is. For everybody, it's been a long time since you saw the judge or saw sort
Yeah.
of the devastation that the judge had wrought. So you're trying to kind of like get your mind back into that headspace because we've been doing a lot of other stuff with other people. We've been all through the jungle since then. We've been on the ocean. It's a lot for anyone to process, and you've had a lot of difficulty. You're remembering that how that journal was lost and how that was used to save Arvestan. Um, and a spell that you didn't recognize. And Arvestan, you write down like he's been revived twice. You've died since then. You probably haven't had time to write that down. Hajite died also. So a lot of notes to take. Ghost is gone. You're very excited about the books that you've acquired in the library, because that's not just your memories anymore, which you have difficulty keeping up with, but it's memories of people that also have lost everything, and all of their thoughts and all of their notions and all of their lives have been obliterated. So you've got a chance not just to copy down your own, but to get revive some others. It's a form of bringing the dead back to life. We'll probably do a whole day of that. Of just Ravi getting better at fighting, Kriv getting better at thinking, Hajite getting better creatively, and
And I'm
Stan
getting
getting
better at
better at sleeping.
sleeping. Ah,
The master of sleep, he can nap like a wizard. Doesn't he not need to sleep?
He doesn't.
yeah.
He could do it though if he feels like it. Shell will be training Husk also in a similar way that Ravi is training on the hay.
Is Husk learning to fight like a badass?
Husk is learning to stalk, and that has a twofold intended purpose, because we need to be able to get Husk to hide and be away from danger as quickly as possible and as effectively as possible. And also, when Husk is a little bit older, it'll be a very effective way of hunting and gathering food. Shell is not training Husk to be a pet or to be your bird.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't expect it.
So there are at least a couple times when Arvstan is woken up by tiny little bird claws on his face. You get a little bird beak, like, tries to champ onto your neck, but he's too small and can't get all the way around it or pierce through it or anything. But practicing the killing blow, it's kind of disturbing. He tries to disembowel you.
Oh, what if he just learns how to hunt Arviston? Like, that's it?
Sleeping elves, they're
else with
easy
hunting.
prey.
Oh my god.
um, it'll take you into the next night. And while you are sleeping that night, there will be a massive explosion that will rouse you all. I want everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Nat 20!
14.
You're doing so good for me today, Rainbow Die.
10.
It was con, right? +2.
Yes.
I got a 16.
Okay, Hajite and Arvstan save.
Ooh.
Everyone else, you're going to take 18. Hajite and Arvstan, you're going to take 9 points of damage from this explosion.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it was really close, I guess.
You said 9?
9.
All right. Did I get a full rest on my 4 hours
Oh,
while they
yes.
were doing this? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is all from max. You guys were fully rested when this happened.
Okay. And you said 9 damage I took, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And can I get one for Luna real quick? Con
Oh, yeah.
save.
Luna is, what's her con? +2, so same as me.
Shell's gonna take the full
18.
18.
Luna got 12.
That's the full 18.
Oh, okay.
All right. wakes you up while you were asleep. There's this explosion, this rupture of energy passes through all of you. Um, you get roused awake. Immediately, it starts getting colder. You feel a chill wind start to blow through. You'll look over and see the smithy, his building, is the source of the explosion.
I
There
knew
are
it.
sent flaming embers and pieces of the roof and the walls and all different parts of it flying off in different spots. So there's little burning piles all around it. The smithy himself is on fire. He's been blown a clear 40 feet away from the building where he has lived his entire life. Yoimir is rushing out. He's just using his big feet to try to stamp out the flames. Snow comes pouring in and starts collecting on the ground.
The hell was that? What's happening? Oh my god.
I'm gonna start rushing towards the smithy.
Yeah, me too.
I see Robbie running. I'm like, I guess I gotta go that way.
Make a
And I start
perception
running.
check, Ravi.
13.
The smithy's lower half is mangled and partially missing. The parts that connected him to the
Oh
tracks in
fuck.
the building have been blown away from him. He is still moving, he's burning. He is clawing his way back towards the burning building.
What the fuck?
Do you want me to put out the fire?
He just screams at you, "Put me back! Put me back in!"
Uh, so first thing, I'll yell back to the group. Start trying to put out the fire in the shop, and I will cast Create Water onto him.
Okay.
The water will rush over him. He doesn't even react to the water as it comes. He's just desperately trying to claw his way back.
And then I will offer my hand to him and start dragging him. Because I assume he's probably pretty heavy, even though he's half blown off, correct?
He's pretty heavy guy, yeah. You're not going to be able to lift him, but you
Okay.
can drag
I'll
him
help.
across the ground.
I'll help Robbie lifting him or whatever he needs
Sure.
to make it faster.
The shop is engulfed in flames.
I don't have water or anything.
I think I have Korean water somewhere. I should. I will do that. Try
Okay. How many gallons of water can you create?
Give me a second. I don't know this one off the top of my head. I don't think I can take fire. I know that part.
So creating water will give you 10 gallons of water. With every additional level you cast it at, it adds another 10 gallons of water.
We're going to
Oh, a
need
lot.
more than 10.
Yeah.
It's not a tiny building. It's not huge. You see most of it's missing too. Like the walls have blown off. The roof is gone. The chimney that made up the largest part of the forge has been blown apart. So there's just pieces of rubble left over from where that was.
Smithy, what happened? Why did everything blow up?
He's too focused on re-entering the building to be able to respond to you.
Do we see anything for it's the access? It's the access for him to pass through.
No, he claws towards the doorway, which is gone, but there is like an opening there. But it's just fire.
Cast Sleep Storm over the building.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be added to the snow that's already starting to come in. It'll take time to totally put the fire out, but it does start making that impact.
Once we get close to that, I will also cast Create Water on some of the larger areas. I'll do it at like third level, so like 30 gallons of water.
All right. Smithy does attempt to work his way into the building before the fire gets put out. You guys will let him go.
I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah. Man, there has to be a reason.
He's just flipping out, man.
He just starts crawling through the open flames. You see him claw at the floorboards, and they like splinter and snap as he tries to pull himself forward. He just keeps dragging further in. Pieces of him are like rusting and chipping and breaking off as he claws his way in. And while
Do you
he's
need
in
help
there,
with something?
he's going to get hurt a little bit more. And then that fire's going to die down enough that it's not going to really be able to, keep engulfing him or do any more measurable damage to him. He just tries desperately. He's like clawing at, and he's like grabbing pieces of the benches or the workmen's tables, and they're just snapping as he's trying to hold them together.
Are you okay? You need help with something? What can we help you with?
He's I have to get back on the track. I have to get back in.
I didn't hear you.
Do I see his lower bits attached to the track anywhere?
Yeah.
It's gone. I mean, it's in pieces, spread out around. The track itself is mangled.
I can't see your lower part, man. Where is it? Can you see it?
He drags himself over the track and just tries to start beating his own abdomen back into it.
Gee.
I'm going to start mending the track.
Okay, we can get at least some sections of it
Yeah.
back put
It's
together.
a slow process, but
Yeah. What else would the rest of us like to do?
Is the fire down enough that we can like try to move some of the rubble around? I guess
We can, yeah.
like try to uncover the actual working area from inside.
I can aid in mending as much as I can.
Look
Um,
around for a weird thing that may have exploded.
A lot of stuff is pretty damaged. You think mending could put some stuff back together, but you're never going to rebuild this forge. You're not going to put this building back together
Oh my god, my dreams are coming true.
with
And
your special
enough
magic.
enough to just hopefully help get the track back together.
It looks like my dream is
Aid in
coming
getting
true.
him back together, I think more so as the priority.
As you guys are working, it gets colder and colder. And snow starts to collect on the ground around you.
Oh no. Smithy, were you the one holding this dome from the cold coming through?
There must have been enough force to knock it out. That's not important right now. Criv, make an investigation check.
4.
4?
Yes, a 5 minus 1.
Okay, you find nothing.
Okay.
Lots of rubble. You keep turning over pieces of charred wood and broken stone. Let's see. We've got Ravi and Hajite mending. Arvistan, make a perception check.
It'll be 23, 14 and 7?
21.
21.
It's dark, but you've got dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, there are figures coming out of the city.
Oh, no. Guys, I think we got company.
Smithy, we got monsters incoming. They're going to destroy us. Where's the spear?
I had it in my hand and then I finished it, okay? Is that what you want?
I'm gonna start looking
Okay,
for this.
where is it?
Somewhere.
Help us find it.
Can I
Well,
figure out how
it's
many?
I'm
not
actually.
in my programming.
Okay,
Uh,
great. Help us find it.
I'm going to detect magic.
Yeah, you will find 2 sources of magic nearby. The one that you detected before, the piece of magite that was underground creating the bubble, is no longer active.
Oh, my God.
But you will find the spear has been blown, a good 40, 50 feet away from the building, but you can detect where it is. You'll also find, still inside the forge, undamaged, the quill sender.
I'm assuming it's buried underneath something. Like it's not just sitting there, or maybe it was.
It's you got to move some stuff around to get to it, but
Uh,
we lost you.
We can't hear you, Robbie.
I will point to the quill and go, "Sender's there," and I will start dashing towards the spear.
Okay.
Okay.
Smithy's ready to blow up on Hashite right now, which he already did literally. He's ready to do it figuratively also.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go grab the thing. We don't have time for him to nag.
He spouts off about programming, how you guys don't understand and you have not listened to him and still refuse to listen to him and don't know what you're talking about.
That's fair. He's right.
I mean, in fairness, we did quite literally reprogram an automaton already.
Yeah. We don't speak about that.
We don't speak about ghosts. We don't speak about Griever.
Yo.
Yeah, but Smithy is having a breakdown. He is not doing well. He is programmed to be on that track, and he is not on that track, and so he cannot reconcile himself.
What are we doing? We taking him with?
We
I'm
gotta
not
do.
there.
We gotta do something. Like these monsters are coming in, and this is not gonna be a pretty place to man. Now, where is? I can't remember his name. Where's the giant?
You and me?
Yeah, I mean, he's putting out the other fires around, but if you want him to do something else, you can call him over. And you guys were focused on the fire in where the building was, but he was putting out like
Other ones.
other fires from where it had blown away.
Have Yoimir grab Forge guy. We gotta go.
We gotta ask Yoimir if he knows a safe place and if he wants to come with us because he's watching the wall and he won't leave the wall. That's why I was asking where he was. We gotta talk to him and convince him.
Hey, we gotta go fast.
Yeah, Yoimir, hey.
Please tell me what you want to talk about.
Running away.
We gotta get the Forge guy and we gotta find safety. This is unsafe.
Can you? Where are you going to take him?
I don't know. Do you know of a more enclosed area? There are monsters. We need to hide. It's not going to go well.
I've never been away. This is my safe place, my home.
I know, but we gotta work together.
Yes, we
Don't
need to
watch the
get out
wall
of here.
anymore if those monsters take you down. Don't you want to see your family?
How can I see them? They're coming here.
You won't be able to if you're dead.
Maybe I can fight.
We cannot fight. There's
These are pretty strong monsters. It's really hard to fight them.
Do we recognize the monster creatures? Like, do we know what they are?
Arvistan can see them, and Hajite also has dark vision and can see them. Some of them are very similar to the ones that you fought before. You can see some have the same shape as those kind of like harpoon hand, the ones that killed Kriv. And some of the other ones that you saw at the library and that you saw surrounding City Hall. Yoimir is not refusing to leave, but he's getting like agitated. He's having difficulty. You can see he's stamping around. He's shaking his hands. He's darting his eyes back and forth.
Could you teleport us out of here with the pen again?
I could try with
Have I found the spear at this point?
You have the spear, yes. To unlock its
Uh,
magic, you'll have to attune to it, but it is a spear right now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not super concerned with attuning to it. I just wanted to make sure that we had it. And that takes 10 minutes, and I don't think we have that much time.
no, we don't.
So what's the plan? Do we want to get Yoimir out of here? Where do you want to go? If you're going to go through the gate, you'll need him to open it for you at least.
Yoimir, we need you to open the gate, friend.
I can do that. I'll head over and start prying it open. Last time you were on the other side of the gate, you were being chased by a death god.
Yeah.
not hanging out. Wait a minute.
When he's got it open, what do you want to do? Shell is taking her baby and she is through there.
Yeah, we're going.
I will call it the Smithy. You got two choices. You either come with us, or you get destroyed by those things.
I'm not leaving.
We don't care if you're not programmed to get the hell out of here.
I know you don't, but I do.
No, I think we respect him. If he wants to stay here and have this be the end of him, I think we grant him his wish. Yoimir, essentially the same question. Those things are going to kill you. You'll kill a bunch, but eventually they'll get you. You can come with us, or you can stay here. It's your choice.
It's a lot tougher for Yoimir. Can you make a persuasion check?
17.
Okay, he'll say, are you going maybe to where my parents are?
I have no idea where your parents are, but I can tell you that there's a very big world out there, and no matter where we go, they're not that way. And the only thing that's coming towards you is death. You'll never find them then.
They're not here.
Okay, I would like to put forward a conversation topic.
We can't at the moment. We need to go fast.
I will discuss leaving.
Okay?
Okay.
I would like to go.
Okay.
Then come with us.
Let's go.
He holds his hand out like a child, down. You could take. He wants you to like lead him out.
I got it.
Alrighty. We got another mama.
Before I head back, I'm gonna look at Smithy. I'm sorry it ended like this. You're the last of your kind.
You're not sorry.
I'm gonna meet you, Smithy. You were awesome to talk to.
I don't think it matters, but I am, and I'll head off.
Yeah, you guys will rush through the gates back into the caverns of Taufel. At the forge, as it gets enveloped in snow, you see it collects on the tops of the broken parts of the building and on top of Smithy himself as he desperately tries to reassemble the track and get himself back into it before the whole building is surrounded by these nightmarish creatures. You make your way back into the cavern. There was a maze that you went through.
I'm gonna make sure that Yoimir closes the gate
Oh, he
before we.
can, yeah. He absolutely can.
I think I still have a good map of this place and can get us through.
I believe so also. When you're on the
You
other
never.
side of the gate and you start moving, uh, there is no sign of Njord the Death God.
Hey, a small stroke of good luck. I'm going to send a sending to. Do you want to do that? Yeah, I'll send a sending to Sequus.
Sure.
I was gonna say he's our boat, so I mean,
We're looking to leave Taufel,
quickly.
heading through the maze back to the chamber before Freyr. If we can meet you there, it would be mighty beneficial.
Um, he will say, I am beyond exuberant to hear this news. I will await you there eagerly.
How's our ride? We got a ride?
I think so. He's being Sequus about it, but I think we have a ride.
Okay.
Never get my daggers.
Yeah, I thought you did before we
Daggers.
left.
You got your daggers before
I
we.
did. Okay.
He's checking his
Okay.
arm stands, checking his pockets. Did I leave those? Did I get that?
Yeah, the
My
daggers
daggers.
that the Smithy was crafting for me with the talons and the feathers.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Because you'd gotten those before we went to the inner city.
No, he was still working on them. I
He
got
was
my
still
bow.
working on them.
Yeah, you did return, and he had them finished by the time you got back.
Okay,
He
cool.
wouldn't have offered them to. He'd just see them and grab them and take
Okay,
them on the way out.
that's 4 daggers. Sweet. Okay.
We will head through a cavern. You backtrack your way through the maze that you were in before. There's a lot less stress in it this time, so even if you make a wrong turn here or there and reach a dead end, there is not a skeleton with a massive sword waiting to clap you as you try to run past him.
Good. I don't like to be clapped.
It's cold, but that supernatural cold that you felt when you were coming through here before is not present. You're still very glad to have all of your, cold weather clothing, your big warm coats and drapes and everything. But that sort of weird super freeze that was hitting you as you came through before is not occurring this time. So we do a little trek back through the maze. It's dark. Dark in the cavern and dark because of the night. So we probably have unless we start making our light sources, which I guess we would.
Yeah, I don't have any reason why I wouldn't if I'm not hearing Yord anywhere.
Yeah.
And even then, he just knows where we are. So
He could
Yeah.
track you anyway. So we just slowly make our way back until you get to the little chamber that had the ruined camp and the bodies frozen into the ground, and the door that led to Freyr. The door is open. There is not that sort of mask over it that made it impossible to see through. You can see into the chamber beyond. You can see the frozen throne that Freyr sat on is empty.
Okay.
It's empty?
Empty.
Freyr's gone.
I think this is good news.
Are you sure? Because he has never left this place before.
I don't know. I think we stirred something in him. I think he is realizing that he has to be part of the world again.
Okay.
Robbie, you can make a religion check.
Knock knock. God.
16.
Okay. Based on what we've seen coming through here before, and what you know about the teachings of the Church of Freyr, and the little bit of the connection between Freyr and Njord that you know about, you think that part of Freyr's reason for being here is that his death, Njord, the other god that's created because he won't die, is bound to him somehow. And that he had a belief that his staying here also bound Njord to the same place. And now they're both gone.
Now that I think about it, that also comes with probably a large negative. That probably also means that Njord is also not here, which would explain why Njord is not here.
Oh, he's on the loose.
Yeah, I just after talking with him and reflecting on it, I get the feeling that he was holding himself here as an anchor. Like if he was here, Njord was tethered to him in whatever this big circle, that is Taufel, uh, that prevented Njord from going anywhere. And now that's gone.
Oh my god.
Well, that's dangerous as hell.
Yes.
Well, we have a murder god and a regular god on the loose, and we don't know where we're going right now.
Well, hopefully Sequus shows up and we can teleport to his ship and start heading back.
And almost on cue, you hear footsteps coming from the chamber over, the one that approaches this one. And a hooded figure walks in to the chamber that you're standing in. But it's not Sequus.
Who goes there?
Walks forward, keeps the head bowed low so that the hood hangs over its face. And then stops and waits for a moment. You can hear more footsteps behind it as another hooded figure comes and stands just next to it.
Oh shit.
Hello?
They will look up, and you'll see that there is not anyone underneath the hood. There's just a spray of piercing cold coming out from underneath it.
Oh my.
I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Ugh.
10.
3.
Unnatural 20.
16.
Okay. Then we got a 20 for Ravi. 16 for Hajite. What was Arvistan?
10.
Okay. And we've got Shell back,
Woohoo!
who has advantage on initiative, actually. And got. Okay, Shell first. Shell does not have an immediate action that she wants to take. She doesn't know what she's dealing with. She's going to use her action and her turn to tuck away her son and attempt to shield him from harm. Which will put Ravi as our next in the turn order.
I'm going to summon Freyr Rectus Njord's greatsword right next to them,
Sure.
and then I'm going to slice.
Go for it.
23.
23 is definitely a hit. So hit them. They have like a figure that's holding up this cloak, but it's just like blasting cold wind.
That'll be 18 damage.
Okay. What? Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, not this turn.
Okay, Hajite next.
I want to try. Yeah. Let's do Vicious Mockery.
All right, mock 'em. They'll make a saving throw. Which kind is this? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
That's going to be a 9, which is a failure. How much damage are we going to take?
6.
Is this the same one that Ravi hit with his sword? Or the other
Yeah.
one? Okay, same guy. Anything else?
Yeah, I want to throw Bardic Inspiration at Kriv.
Take that, Kriv. It's Arvistan's turn.
How many are there? 3?
2.
2. I'm going to. They're far from me, right?
About 30 feet.
Okay. I am going to. Bonus action lightning arrow,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him with lightning arrow, and that'll be a 14 plus 9. That'll be 23 to hit.
All right. That is a hit.
And that'll be, they have to do a dex save.
Okay. Double deck save. We've got a 7 and an 11.
Okay, and they fail, so they
Both
both
failures.
take 48 of damage.
Okay.
So wait, no, one takes 48 damage, so that'll be first with that one. That'll be 3 and 1, 4, and 4. That'll be 8, and 2. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay.
No, sorry. My bad. I am rolling the wrong dices. I'm rolling d4s, not d8.
Oh, you can do that if you want. That's fine.
Uh,
You just
Where's
get
my
smaller
idea?
numbers. It's fine by me. Don't roll bigger ones.
No. Okay, here we go. So that'll be 6 and 2, 8. And then that'll be 6 and 3,
17.
17. Okay. And the splash damage to the other guy
Mm-hmm.
is going to be 7 and 3, 10.
Okay.
And that'll be my action. And Luna is going to hold her action once they attack Robbie.
Okay. And what she's gonna bite them, I guess, when they do that.
Yes.
Okay. Does she stay next to you
Yeah, she's
with the
staying next
group?
to me right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they are not going to approach. They're going to fire concentrated beams of cold air at your group. So first is coming for Ravi. It's a 21.
Just enough.
So this is going to be cold damage. $24 points of cold damage. Second one comes for Arvistan. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You're going to take some cold damage here. It's going to be 22 points of cold damage. So that's 2 beams from the first one.
22, you said?
Yes. And we're going to
Okay.
shoot a beam at Hajate. With a 19 to hit, she is going to take... Ooh, this is bigger. 28 points of cold damage. And we're going to fire our last one at Kriv. It's a 13 to hit.
Yeah,
That still gets you.
yeah.
That's going to be 27 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
They stay in that exact same spots they're standing. They just stand still right next to each other like that and fire that cold at you.
Yeah.
Arvistan, are you in the back
Yeah, I'm always in the back.
typically? Okay. You
Yeah.
can hear something coming from the maze that you just came from.
Oh my god. Guys, I hear something coming. I hear something approaching.
It's Kriv's turn next.
I now have to suddenly question my plans. um, I will do it anyway. I would like to do my fire shield
Okay.
for my action.
Can you put cold resist on that?
Yep.
Okay. So if it's fire, it helps you resist cold and does fire damage. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's exactly what we want.
Yep. We're gonna do the good old one too, and I would like to also do like ready my flame blade. I know I can't use it right now, but I will have it.
Yes. Okay. We've
I
got
can
all set up.
be on fire.
Big fire energy right now. So Crib's ready to burn. We will go to Shell. Shell is going to do. Well, Shell's read the situation. We have to kill these things. She's going to rush in uh, and start biting. Let's do a couple shots here. See if we can bite this just magic cold thing. 21 on the first one is a hit, which is going to deal 8 points of damage. And then she'll attack again for 22 and deal an additional 10. And it's back to Ravi's turn.
I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality. And I will use its going off to do some healing.
All right.
That will be an additional 10 hit points to Hazote and 5 hit points to myself. And then I'm going to try to whack the one I've been whacking. That'll be a 28 to hit.
That's going to hit, yeah.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
Can I call back to Yormir? Watch the tunnel behind us. If any enemies come, punch them.
Okay. He's like squished in. This cavern is not big enough for him. So he's like, I don't think I could do anything else.
Excellent.
Then we'll go to Hajite.
All right, I want to cast Dissonant Whispers at level 3 on that same guy.
Okay.
It's another Wisdom save.
He is going to get a 13. Or no, that's a 16.
Oh, that passes.
Yeah, he's got +3 on there.
Oh, what a butt. Okay.
But he's still going to take half.
Yeah, it's still half. $14.
All right.
14.
That's pretty good. Anything else you'd like to do? Chris still got the bardic inspiration from last turn.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. It'll be Arvistan's turn.
I'm gonna go for the same attack. Bonus action lightning arrow. And that'll be a dirty 20 to hit.
That's a good hit.
Okay. The main guy takes 1 second.
4d8.
Okay. So it's gonna be 4d8. I gotta make a dex save.
That is a 12.
Nope. Okay. Good. So that'll be 4d8 then. That'll be 4 4 and 7, 11 and 1. That'll be 12 damage for the first one. And the splash damage is going to be 5 damage.
Okay. The one that you hit will burst in a explosion of light and a rush of sound, and the cloak will fall to the floor.
And the what will fall to the floor?
The cloak with the hood that all that snow and wind was coming out of just crumbles. It's just clothes.
Nice. Okay.
And Luna?
Holding her action for the same.
Waiting for them to come over here, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they'll just blast at Luna then. This one that's still standing. I'll take a shot. 20 to hit.
Ouch. Yeah.
Oops. That's 22 points of cold damage to Luna.
Jeez. What does that put her at?
I have her at 21.
Okay.
And then we'll fire at Shell. But that is a 5 to hit, which is certainly going to miss. Yoimir will call out to your group and say, He is hurting me.
Oh, man. Are we still in... whatchamacallit? In fighting?
Yes. The other cloak is still standing, with wind gusting out
Oh,
of it.
yeah, that's right.
Yoimir is almost entirely blocking the passage backwards, so whatever is attacking him is obscured by him. You see his butt and his feet.
Ymir, move! We
He's
can't
kind
we
of
can't
crawling
see.
through. He'll have to back out. But it's Crib's turn next. There is still a foe here visible.
And I would like to hit them with my sword, please.
Get up there. Cut him.
Sword of fire. I would like to stand next to them, not directly in front of their face. Just in case. I don't need to put myself in front of that.
Yes.
So,
Criv can use a sword.
do I? Okay, so it is just a melee spell.
Yeah, you use your spell attack bonus. It's plus 7 to hit.
Okay, 26.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
That's a good hit.
Yay!
Dave, they said sort of fire, and it reminded me of Smash Brother and Ness Pika Fire.
That's interesting.
Okay, that is a 14. That's 2 6s and a 2.
Okay. 14's pretty good. What else would you like to do? Do they take damage if you go over there with your fire shield?
I think it's just if they hit me.
Okay.
Yeah, if they hit me with a melee attack.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, yeah, because leaving would be potential attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you're the one. Shell's also there, so you're not
Yeah.
alone up in its grill.
Yeah, I'll stay there. I mean, if it's gonna, it'll hurt it if it hurts me. So
Okay.
maybe.
Yoimir will shift himself to the side and try to, expose the thing that's attacking him. So Arvistan in the back, you will see a tall gray figure with a big pot belly like the size of a cauldron. It has no face, but it has a giant mouth in its belly.
Oh my god.
And it's carrying a massive sledgehammer. You can see it's broken one of Yoimir's fingers.
Oh,
Oh no. Guys, this guy is a scary one over here. He has a weapon on him.
Then it's Shell's turn. She's going to attack this cloak because they're punks. We've already seen one go down.
right.
Rolled a 2, but plus 9 brings it to 11, which is a miss. That's okay, we got another one. It's not a 1. This time, rolled a 20. Crit.
That's much better.
So that'll be for 14 points of damage.
Oh, Crib died.
Oh no, Kriv!
Yeah, it turns out Shell was not attacking the cloak with the cold coming out of it. Just turned and thought Kriv could go down right now and we could get rid of this problem once and for all.
Oh no.
See how this is.
As soon as you leave.
It'll be Ravi's turn next then.
I'm going to use my aura to heal Yoimir.
All right. He does have a lot of hit points.
I love those colors.
Well, the problem is when he says I'm hurting, in character, I don't know how many hit points he has left.
Right.
So he will heal for 15, and I will heal for 5.
Okay.
And then I will try to slice the dude.
Go for it. Scott, are you coming back or are you going to be voice from now on?
My computers are struggling.
Does a 14 hit him?
It does, yes. It's just a big piece of clothes.
16 damage.
Okay. Hashite, what have you got?
These two guys are two different directions, huh?
Yes.
That's sad.
One is very close to Yoimir also.
Alright, they got the clothes, I think. So I'm gonna aim for the one by Yoimir. I want to cast... Shatter's smaller. I just don't want to hit him.
You could cast past him.
I want to cast past him, and I want to do damage to the land. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to destroy the tunnel.
Interesting. Okay. We'll see.
That's the way that we should be going.
That's just like
right.
This is the way back. This is the way back to
That's just-
Talfel.
like the ideal. Like that's what I want to try to aim. I still want to hit him. I just want to try to aim for that also.
Okay.
Up beat into the arch possibly.
I'll have him make a saving throw. It's Constitution for Shatter.
Yes, it's con.
12.
Sick. Let's go. 16.
Okay. Yeah, it will notice you. Yoimir is essentially a non-combatant. Uh, he is too squished to be able to swing any weapons, and he doesn't have any anyway. So you guys have drawn the focus.
Can he just like grab and squeeze? Just
It would appear that he has attempted that.
okay.
Uh,
That
does that? I'll also throw bardic inspiration at Ravi.
you will not collapse the tunnel, but you will break off some parts of it. So, like shards of ice and big blocks fall down on it. Does not seem to deter the large gray figure with the mouth stomach.
I'm okay with that guy. I'm trying to prevent more of that guy.
That's a good call. Arvistan is next.
The other shadowy figure, cloaky figure, is down or not yet?
Not yet.
One is down, one is not.
All right, let's see what this guy fast sharpshooter.
Okay.
That will be a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
They aren't tough to hit. They're just close. And wind. I don't know if it's hard to hit wind.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 4. That'll be 5. That'll be 15 damage for the first
Okay.
shot.
Got it.
Second shot sharpshooter again. That'll be a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
All right. And that'll be 5 and 4 and 9. That'll be 19 damage.
Okay. That cloak will also burst in a flash of light and sound and then fall to the floor. Since Kriv wasn't looking directly at it, they are not blinded.
Cool.
Good.
Shelly's going to
Good.
do a lot of blinking really quick, like, whoa. But she's okay. What about Luna?
Same.
She'll stay here and be a good girl.
Yeah. That's all. If it does damage to that gigantic thing, yeah, you'll just wait for the opportunity.
Um, the faceless gray person runs over to Hajite with this big sledgehammer.
Do we have attack of opportunity for that?
Luna will.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
And has to do strength saving throw.
We got a 17.
Yeah, he saves. And that'll be 2d4. That'll be a... Nope, that's a d8. Then a 2 for the first one, and the second one, another 2. That'll be 4 and 6. That'll be 10 damage.
Okay, and that's a crit, so 20.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a crit, yeah. 20.
Okay. So Luna will bite into this thing's thigh as it runs up to smack Hajite with a sledgehammer. We're going to do 2 big swings. The first one is a 28 to hit. I got to get some dice here.
Oh boy.
I don't like it when he says that.
This is fun and exciting. Let's see if ours goes down.
27.
Oh, Can I use my reaction to Misty step away? Is that a thing I can do?
Misty Step is a bonus action, not a reaction.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of Misty escape. Sorry.
That's okay. You're just gonna take 27 points of damage right now.
For just one of them.
That's for one.
Okay.
Here comes the next one. That is a 15 to hit.
Still hits.
Still hits. Well, that's not good.
Thanks, Dave.
It's another 25.
Ooh, I'm down. Squishy spellcasters. I'm actually not that squishy. It's just sad.
Okay. Then it's Crib's turn. This thing's in the middle of like the group now.
Yeah,
Other than Shell and Kriv.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
All right, you're gonna run back to everybody and start whacking this thing.
Uh-huh. That's with the 25.
25 is a hit. Is this fire damage?
Yes,
Oh, the creature is immune to fire damage.
that's sad. Is that a thing I can see is doing nothing once I do that at least?
Yes, everyone
Okay.
can.
Okay. Cool.
The sword just, you like cut through it and like the flame blade stops. You could pass through the whole way, but the sword doesn't cut through anything.
I will try to back away.
You sure?
Yeah,
That provokes an attack of opportunity. That's why he's asking.
I know, but otherwise I'm gonna stand here point blank when none of my point blank things can hurt it at all.
Fair enough.
Gonna swing at you.
Unless I do like scorching ray directly to the head like I did to Hajite that one time on accident.
Oh, does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I do also imagine that Crib is panicky right now, so.
No, that checks out.
Kriv gets the big hammer.
It's been a day.
21
I think
points of bludgeoning damage.
you
I'm down.
you could say it has been several months.
It's rough out here. Okay. Crib's down, Hashite's down. At the end of the initiative order, Sequus appears by way of Dimension Door. Arvistan will know that he reappears in the same place where he left.
Oh. Hey, isn't it good for you to join us again? And just in time. Welcome to the fight.
He has to quickly take stock of the situation, but we go back up to the top with Shell. Shell is going to attack this thing. Let's do our best. Roll really low, and then a crit. We'll be fine. Actually, we rolled a 25 to start, so that's good. For 10 slashing damage. And then we follow that up with a 15, which is a miss. And then it's Ravi's turn.
I'm going to appear with my. I'm going to pull out my holy symbol. Freyr, my friends need help, and I will invoke my cleric action, and I will give both Hazote and Kriv 25 hit points.
Woo.
Let's go.
And then I will bring my greatsword over and do a slice.
Let's get him.
21.
21 is a hit.
Only 10 points of damage, though.
That's okay. That's what Shell just did. You're in good company. I'll show a picture of this guy. Rather, I would normally just do it at the end of a fight, and then I'm thinking, why would I do that? I'll show it to you while you're doing it. He's in a book. This guy. I don't know.
Oh
Excellent.
my
Yeah.
god.
Ooh. He's like that guy from My Real Monsters who like holds his
He is
eyeball.
like that guy.
Like, but worse, obviously, but
Hajite is next. Alive again.
Woohoo! Um, is there a 20-foot space around bad guy that doesn't touch anybody else?
Nah, he's like up in the mix with everybody right now.
I thought so.
Especially in your face.
Yeah. Well, let's go for Phantasmal Killer. That might be fun, right?
Oh dear. That sounds very intimidating.
That is a wisdom save. That's all I have, I guess.
That's gonna be a 20.
Ooh, yikes. Well, it didn't work. That's too bad.
That's it?
It doesn't do anything else if it misses.
Anything else on Hajite's turn?
I think. Well, why shouldn't everyone have it? Okay, Arviston can have Bardic Inspiration too.
There you go. That'd be
Oh,
great
that's-
for a sharpshooter shot. It'd be great. Don't do that right now. You're too close. It is your turn, Arviston.
So he's up on all our faces?
Yeah, the group that where you all started, that's where he's at right now. If it's any consolation, he did use his reaction to hit Kriv when they tried to move away.
Okay, because I was thinking on
So he
can
doesn't have
I
it anymore. So there's no more opportunity attacks from this thing.
I was wondering if I had to like bonus action disengage.
You don't have to disengage at all. You can just move away. It won't be able
Okay,
to
I'll
attack you.
move away 20 feet and I will do sharpshooter. And that'll be a 16 to hit.
That's a miss. Now, you do
Ooh.
have a bardic inspiration die.
Yes, that's a D8, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And that'll be 18 overall.
18 is a hit.
Sweet. And that's sharpshooter, and that's a D8. That's 8 plus 4, that's 12. And 22. That's for my first.
Okay.
Second, and he's wounded.
Ah!
I forgot to.
Someone has remembered to
Ah,
wound.
yeah. Damn it. All right.
Remember, you could stack those too. You can wound the same target multiple times, but only
Multiple
once
times.
per turn.
Yeah. Second shot, sharpshooter. That'll be a 23 to hit.
That will hit. That's a very good sharpshooter shot.
Yeah. That'll be 19 damage.
Okay. Luna?
Luna's gonna bite, and obviously he's strength saving throw.
Which is a crit.
Oof. Okay. Luna misses.
Okay. Let's hammer Bravi. Or at least attempt to, because his armor class is very high. Oops. 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
Jesus.
Very high damage. That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Wow. That's insane.
Then he's going to swing again at Ravi. This is a 26 to hit this time.
Jeez.
We're high level, guys. This is level 10. You're not going to... It's going to hit you. Get ready. This is another high damage roll.
I'll be down then, for sure.
It's 33 again, actually.
Yeah, so I'm down.
Okay. And it's Crib's turn.
We're gonna go big for maybe no valid reason. I would like to cast Mass Cure Wounds for the first time. Sounds
Okay.
fun and useful.
Why not? The healer's down. You're the healer, too.
Yeah, and I want to cast a 5th level spell for the first time. Okay, so choose up to 6. I think that's like all of us. Yeah.
Of the wounded people, yes. Sequus is here also, but he has not been hurt.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yoimir has been he's back up to full from Ravi. So we don't have to worry about him.
Okay. 25.
So everybody gets 25?
Yes.
All right, that puts Shell at full. I've got Luna at 46. Arvistan nearly up to full again.
Yeah, close. 25, that'll bring me to 75.
Kriv almost full again. That was a good Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Anything else from Kriv?
You think I would remember what like bonus action-y things I had by now, but for funsies, why not? I'll cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff. I don't know.
just for shits and giggles, huh?
Just standing here by this dude, I don't know. Fire didn't work. I was fully on fire, and that was my thing, and I was excited, and that's literally fully useless.
You did use it already. It has not been completely useless. It has served a use.
Once.
Okay. Sequus's turn is next. He is going to point a finger at the creature and extend a beam of sickly green crackling energy towards it and hurt it. It's going to make a Constitution saving throw, which is actually going to succeed. And then take some damage. I'll do a little math here. Takes 33 points of necrotic damage. Then it's back to Shell, who bites it. First attack, miss.
That's badass, Shell.
Second attack, also a miss.
Woo!
It's Robbie's turn again.
Did Sequus do anything?
He did. He pointed at it and shot a beam of nastiness at it.
Oh, that's right.
Did, did he look kind of like Palpatine when he did it?
Kinda. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't need to use all of his fingers. He just used one.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose, seeing as how both my sword and my aura is gone, I'm going to take my newly found spear,
Sure.
Ooh.
and I'm going to cast Holy Weapon upon it,
All right.
and then I'm going to try and stab it.
Give it a shot.
That's a 19.
19 is a hit.
Woo.
Okay. So it takes the base damage of the spear, which is going to be 3.
Good.
And then it'll take... Actually, hang on a sec, because let me just double check something real quick.
Can we keep track of how many times he hits something with it and then, like, add that to when he tries to hit the judge? Like, it's his practice.
Better and better every time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then he'll take 12 radiant damage, if that affects him any more than regular damage does.
It affects him the same, but it is still damage.
Yes. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Hazarte.
If I step back, is there now a 20-foot sphere around him?
No,
Damn
because Kriv is still near. Is Kriv still nearby? I believe Kriv is still nearby. Ravi is right there. Shell is right there.
Chris tried
the
to
other-
leave and I fell asleep.
So I wouldn't be able to, like, shatter from behind it.
No, nobody's made any attempt to all be on one side of it to give you an angle there.
Boy, I sure wish people would hear that. On one side. Huh. Crazy.
Tell that to your bird.
My only attacks are AoE.
Whip.
Whip. Right over everyone.
Oh, just add the monster.
Okay. Let's do... I just don't want to make everyone stupid by accident.
Don't worry.
Look.
Okay. All right. Let's do Dissonant Whispers. We'll do that at level 3. It's another wisdom, though.
That's a 12.
Sick. Here. $19.
19. Very good. Okay, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Next is Arvistan. Where is he? Oh. We lost Arvistan for the moment. He's on his way back.
Oh. Did if he hasn't used his reaction, he wastes it.
Yeah, he has not used it, so it is gone. It's Arvistan's turn.
And he's gonna move away from me, further away, if he can.
On his turn? Or is he using
I've been
reaction
moving-
to do that?
Immediately using his reaction, if available, moves as far away as speed allows from you.
Is this frightened? The frightened condition?
It does not say frightened.
I've been far away from him.
It does not
It's
say frightened. He's
frightened
immune to frightened, but
specifically.
it does not say that. So he will move. This will give anyone else who still has the reaction and is nearby and a chance for an attack of opportunity. That includes Ravi, Luna, Shell, and I think Kriv.
Yay!
17.
17 is a hit. Shell also hits.
Luna 17 as well.
She does 9
Woohoo!
damage. Also a hit.
Nat 20.
Oh my
All
god! One
right.
reaction turns the game.
14 from me.
All right.
Everyone was next to him. It only made sense.
What even, like, what is this? I haven't done
12 for Luna.
reaction.
12 damage for Luna.
Okay. What is what, Kriv?
What am I rolling?
You got a club, right, Shillelagh?
Yeah. I got dick. Okay.
Shillelagh.
I'm sick of that. Nope. 8.
Can you tell? Can you tell people save so often on that spell that I didn't know what happened when people didn't?
How much damage was that, Kriv?
8. Because it says I can add my spell casting for
Yes.
damage.
It
And
had,
it was I went from a nat 20 attack to a nat 1 damage.
Oh.
Wow.
It's fine.
If it makes you feel better, after all of those other attacks, it had exactly 8 hit points remaining.
It does make me feel better.
So that was enough to fell it.
Yay!
Laughing at me for casting Shillelagh on my stick.
Lily.
Sequus will rush forward and place a hand on Ravi's shoulder and say, "Are you all right, Ravi?"
Yeah, we're fine. We
Is
should get out of here, though.
everyone safe, healthy?
So far so good. Except our friend over here, he got his finger broken. Think you can help him?
No, I can take care of that later. Right now, we
Okay.
gotta get out of here.
All right, all right.
Yes. Let us make haste. My ship waits just offshore.
Indeed, make
Can you
haste.
do that teleporty thingy again and take all of us?
I cannot take you all, no.
What about one by one? Or is it just a one person thing?
What if I teleport half of us?
Oh,
We could simply make our way back through the cavern.
I guess it's risky though.
As we move, I'm going to cast another Aura of Vitality, which means I will have essentially 10 rounds to heal folk.
Sure. Yeah, spread them around. Shell doesn't need any.
I'm going to start with Hazate.
I have 50 health right now.
You're at 50?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. What do you got, Kriv?
50.
And Arvisan, you're
Got
probably
25 from you, and then Kriv gave us both 25 again.
full.
I'm
Arvisan,
at 75 out of 81.
Yeah, this punk barely gets. Help! I'm at 75.
10 rounds of healing from Ravi. It seems like most of it should just go to yourself.
well, I'm also going to heal 5 every time I do it, so I will heal for a base of 50 by the end of it.
I don't see much way around everybody just getting back up to full. That seems pretty
Okay.
likely.
All right, there we
Perfect.
go.
Ooh.
Everybody's full.
Just cost a spell slot. Most of the cavern is empty. The various spirits and skeletal figures that you saw before are gone.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is good and bad news.
What's bad news?
Ravi has done something that seemed impossible. This
Gra-
will change the world irrevocably.
Huh?
Freyr left, and when he left, Njord left. Because Njord left, all the undead left.
So all the bad things has now decided to go on a vacation.
To somewhere, probably, yeah.
Not only them, but Freyr and Njord stood as a sentinel against the forces in the city itself. Whatever deep, powerful magic still lie there now have no impediment to reach the outside world.
Oh, yay.
How excellent.
This is good and bad news, but it will mean things are different for everyone.
If you don't mind me asking, what would be the good news about all of this? If all of these monsters are free now in the world.
Sack was kind of leading you guys out and turn around and gesture back at Ravi's spear. And he'll say, "We have access to great power now."
Uh, so you're gonna fight the judge with us since you said we?
I may, yes.
Okay. Cool. We could use your power. I mean, you got that laser thingy with the finger. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, I'm certain.
Oh my.
But we'll have time to discuss that and more once we reach my ship. I need to hear tales of how you all managed to survive. You must be blessed.
Well, survive is an interesting word, but with the power of Freyr, many things are possible, including the bringing back of recently felled allies.
Yes, Ravi, you seem to have grown into a marvel. The very picture of a hero.
Well, with the undead hordes that I unleashed upon the world and the monsters now destroying the city, I don't feel quite like a hero, but if we can get rid of the judge, we'll go from there.
You will. And he'll rush you out to the shore. He's got his rowboat waiting uh, just outside of the cavern. You can see his big ship moored out a little farther. And say, "I'm afraid I can't row your friend to the ship. He's too large for the boat."
The
Can we
boat
shrink
or
him?
the ship?
For the rowboat, we may, if he can reach it, find some accommodation for him, at least on the
Can,
deck.
can we shrink him?
I
I mean,
can water walk.
yeah, that's what I was going to suggest too.
You can. Do you want to cast down just Yoimir while the rest of you row back, or do you want other people to have to walk also?
Well, I can give it for the ability. I'm not gonna tell them what they want to do. You can do whatever.
Just have Yoimir push the boat.
Sequus is going to row.
I will help Sequus row the boat.
Okay, so it's a free ride for anybody else.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the boat.
I'll help.
I'm not helping.
Okay.
I'm doing you to carry me. Hey, he picked me up before.
He will. He'll use his other hand. He broke his hand. It got healed, but he's still like wary of it. He doesn't want to mess with it. But he can carry you. He doesn't do it in like the best way. He kind of just like picks you up and then still swings his arms at his sides as he's walking.
That's good.
He stops about halfway to the ship with you in his hand, Kriv. And just kind of stands there for a moment.
You okay, bud? I know it's a lot.
I just thought I lost all of my pigs.
Oh no.
That's true.
Oh
Are,
man.
are there pigs where you're coming from?
Yes, but
Alright.
not that
Hey,
big.
hey, you're not here.
You'll
True.
show them to me, right?
Yes, of course. I would also love to see some more pigs.
He lets out a big sigh and then keeps walking. Until you all reach Sequus's ship, and we will pick up there next time.
Oh,
For forging your weapon, I want. Well, first I want Ian to give it a name. I'm not going to rush it.
oh,
Ooh.
oh.
First might not be the right word, but I would like you to give it a name whenever you feel like it. But I will say that for forging the weapon in Taufel, you all can advance to level 11.
Huzzah!
Let's go.
Yay, yay, yay.
And that's it for now. And that's a great way to get all of your players to get very quiet very fast as they all start reading stuff. I'll
Yeah.
let them have some fun and figure out how they're going to run that level, and we'll see everybody next time. I'll wave goodbye. Bye bye.
Bye.